Today, Kevin and I are going to be trying the Eat Your Mouth Off plant-based cereal. I have the chocolate.
I have fruity.
They were buy one, get one free. So $9.49 for both of them. There you go. So,
Also because they were on sale.
yes. So it says, this cereal hits different. Money can't buy happiness, but it bought this box of deliciousness. Pretty much the same thing. I don't have the energy for adulting today. I'll just eat my mouth off instead. No sugar coating here. This cereal is the definition of good taste. I mean, that's all that's on the back. I've read you everything.
Yeah.
On the front, it says 100% plant-based, 22 grams of protein, 0 grams added sugar, enlarged to show texture. It is a 7.7 ounce, 218 gram box.
It's not a heavy box.
No. Oh no. Really, really light box. Here, let me go ahead and give it to you.
It's a very dark chocolate.
Okay.
Cereal.
So it says about 5 servings in the box. 1 1/4 cup, 40 grams is 180 calories. And these are, they're made by Kellogg's, is who they're made by.
Smells good.
I mean, and I don't know why they just don't say Kellogg's, but it's Kellogg's. It's a product of Canada. It says the ingredients: soy protein isolate, pea protein isolate, canola oil, lentil protein, modified tapioca starch, cocoa processed with alkali, contains 2% or less of oat fiber, sucrose, stevia, leaf extract, natural flavors, BHT for freshness. And then it says there's a little star and it says adds a trivial amount of sugar. The soy protein isolate adds a trivial amount of sugar, and so does the pea protein isolate and the lentil protein. Okay. But it is dark.
It's very dark.
It looks almost like coffee beans.
It does.
If you saw that laying there, you'd think, oh, that's coffee beans. That one's especially dark. Look at that. It's like an old
Raisin.
raisin, yeah.
It does look like an old raisin.
Mm. Oh, I know. I already know.
The flavor is actually pretty decent.
Yes, it is.
That texture's awful. It's the only thing I've chewed that actually grows as I chew it.
It actually...
You know, most of the time you chew things, it breaks down and it goes away. This actually gets bigger.
I could quite literally take a paper towel and get it wet and eat it and have the same texture. That's the truth. It is the truth.
It was almost like this pasty, fibrous, texture in your mouth after you chewed it. It's weird. It's just odd.
The flavor, though,
I like the flavor.
Is actually pretty darn good.
Yeah, I like the flavor. It doesn't really come across as chocolate. It almost just has a sweetness to it.
I know. That's what I'm thinking too. It's weird because you wouldn't say chocolate. You would just say sweet.
Yeah, it's something crunchy and sweet.
But
then the crunch quickly becomes this fibrous mush.
If you've ever had keto cereals, and some are better than others. Some of them that we have no problem with, but most of them have this texture, and I know this is just plant-based, but it's just a terrible, terrible texture. And is it gonna get worse than milk?
I could literally pull this out as a clod.
Oh God, don't. Please
I'm not going
don't.
to, but you can pull it out as a wad of fibrous stuff.
How sexy.
It's gross. I like the flavor. Actually, I like the flavor better even in milk. It's just the texture. If I had to eat that...
You're right. You could literally pull this out.
Yeah, as you're eating it, it clumps up into this, like I said, like a fibrous mess.
It's almost like you took the stuffing out of a comforter.
Yeah.
And you're eating it.
It's very weird.
I hate it.
That's what I'm saying. You're looking at each individual little piece of cereal, and as you're chewing it, it breaks down into these fibers that all clump together and connect together and
it's very fibrous.
It's like you're eating something alive.
Yeah. Yeah, it is not.
Awful.
So the flavor,
Love the flavor.
Love the flavor. It's a great flavor, but I would never buy that again.
No.
No.
I don't know. I would have to be pretty desperate to eat that regularly.
I would have to be really hungry and have nothing else in the house.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Even if I was, is it vegan, vegetarian? I'm assuming it's plant-based. That doesn't mean it's necessarily vegan.
It's
right?
plant-based.
Even if I was plant-based diet all the time, I wouldn't eat this.
No.
That would get me a grapefruit.
This is the fruity, 22 grams of protein, 0 grams of added sugar. Oh, it smells just like Fruit Loops.
Yeah, it's a very lemon.
It smells exactly like Fruit Loops. It's 170 calories for 1 1/4 cup, 39 grams.
Well, I'm not going to grab a whole handful, I can tell you that much. Same thing.
I got 3 pieces, 3 bigger pieces.
What does this look like?
Oh, God.
Gross.
Yes, it looks like you took colored construction paper and got it wet in your mouth.
It's about the
And it's thick too.
It's about the texture of it.
So it's not as thin as construction paper, it's thick.
Thick, yeah.
That is nasty. The flavor's good though.
I like
Again,
lemony kind of flavor.
the flavor it tastes like Fruit Loops is what it tastes like. It tastes like Fruit Loops. It's lemon. It's fine.
Yeah, I like the flavor of it. If they put that flavor in actual decent textured cereal.
I tell you what, you wouldn't eat much of it. You'd
Not
be like,
supposed to.
oh, I don't want much of that because you, yeah.
What's hilarious is there's no telling how much money they spent in product testing this.
I know.
And getting people to blind taste it and stuff like that. And people had to have said, I like that. And
yeah.
And it passed.
Yeah, who are these people that think that this texture is okay or acceptable or even close to normal? Or, I mean,
I'd be okay if I chewed it up and it disappeared, but for it to turn into this fibrous
you
mess,
have to work to get it out of your mouth because it's in there, it's everywhere, and you literally have to work to swallow it because it's like it's something you're not supposed to swallow. That's what it comes across as. It's not natural at all to be eating something like this. No. And you're right. Who are these people?
I don't know where they're testing this.
I mean, yeah.
Let me test food.
Yeah, and maybe they're paying people to do it because if you're getting paid, maybe you're going to say yes to everything. That's okay. For me, I don't care if you pay me or not. I'm going to tell you that sucks. Yeah. That's terrible.
Well, they got the flavors spot on. I like the flavors of both of these.
Yes,
even the fruity one, I like the flavor.
Yes, and it's sweet. Yes, it's nice.
So they did good there, but boy, the texture.
This, I cannot imagine. But you know what? There's keto things that have this texture too, and we're like, why in the world? Apparently, you're just desperate when you're on that.
I just wouldn't eat this kind of stuff.
No, it's not okay.
Total carbs is, I can't read it, it's too small.
6
grams, but the dietary fiber is 5. So if you subtract those out, I think that's only 1 gram of carbs, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I'm not a keto person.
This one's 7 carbs. Or 7 grams of carbs.
And then
total carbs. The fiber is 5.
So you have to take the 5 from the 7, so you got 2.
Oh, so this would be keto.
I guess so.
But they're not selling it as keto.
They're not selling it as keto. You'd have to do your own calculation. But based on what I know about keto, which is about next to nothing.
It does seem like it would be keto.
It does seem like
yeah, it's just don't buy it unless...
Yeah, don't buy it even if you're keto.
No, I wouldn't buy it for any reason whatsoever. There's just, if you're going to do keto and don't eat cereal. Period. You know, just, you know.
Not the cereal.
No. I wouldn't do either one. If I had to choose one, you know, they're both good, but I'd probably pick the chocolate just because I could eat the chocolate every single day. The fruity, I might get a little bit tired of having that lemon flavor every single day. But yeah, that's just, we've told you everything there is to tell, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, you eat your mouth off.
If you buy it, that's on you. I have literally had people watch my videos and say, you say it's so bad that now I have to try it. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, you've got money to burn because I'm trying. That's the whole point of these videos is to try to save you money. we would not buy these again.
No.
So
you're eating your mouth off because you don't want to eat the cereal.
Yeah, really, yeah. I don't get the name at all. I have no idea where the name comes from. I don't even know the meaning. I just do not get that at all.
We're not hip enough.
I've never heard that. I haven't heard that, so I don't know what that is even a reference to. But just the cereal alone, yeah, just pass. So I hope you enjoyed the video and found it entertaining, though.
For us to be tortured.
Yeah, I will have a picture for you at the end, and thanks for watching.